Everything you think, feel, do, or try, whether it is emotional, mental, or physical, comes from your brain. The brain is the most complex and important organ in the human body. The average adult brain weighs approximately 3 pounds, between 1,300 and 1,400 grams. The brain is made up of about 100 billion cells, resembling and organized like little tree branches. Although the brain takes up only a small percentage of an individual's body mass, it consumes approximately 20% of the body's total energy. Messages in the brain travel at speeds of around 266 miles per hour from brain cell to brain cell, and yet none of these cells ever touch one another. Messages are sent through chemical reactions that reach across the spaces that separate the brain cells.
The brain is an organ in your body that processes information. It's basically the essence of who we are.
The brain is 3 pounds of a relatively gelatinous substance that basically controls our lives. It's the seat of everything.
Well, TBI stands for traumatic brain injury, and that is a condition where the brain has been subjected to some form of outside insult.
So something is coming at you from the outside. So a traumatic brain injury is what happens to you. You can get a TBI from being assaulted by someone and hit in the head, or being in a car accident, having an accident, having trauma to your brain that way. It's essentially an external trauma.
Some of those are treated with just some straightforward, exercises to help people with memory and speech and kind of get things going. Others are more severe and may require a really prolonged hospitalization, or prolonged rehabilitation, heavy work with occupational, physical, and speech therapists.
A concussion is a mild traumatic brain injury.
People should take a concussion seriously. Even one that's what's thought to be a minor concussion can still give people some temporary problems that can really make it difficult. If they're a student and they have some tests coming up, they may not do very well on those tests. That might affect them for their whole semester.
If you've had a concussion, especially if you're an athlete or in the middle of an activity, one of the first things that you want to do is stop. Stop and get rest. Take care of yourself. If you are having any symptoms like dizziness, nausea, vomiting, if you find it difficult to speak, any changes in your basic mentation, if you can't move appropriately, and even if you're just concerned that you had a concussion, we would much rather that you get yourself to an emergency room and get checked out.
I can think of many times when somebody had what I thought seemed to be a pretty minor blow to their head, but had uncontrollable brain swelling and actually died from it. So I've sort of seen both ends of the spectrum. So traumatic brain injury, to me, I would say I don't give up hope on somebody making a good recovery on one hand, but on the other hand, I don't take it lightly. I know that it can be very serious.